Hello and welcome to English with Jimmy. And today's subject is past perfect tense. The past perfect is a verb tense used to talk about action that were completed before some point in the past or before something else happened, okay? In the past, before something, so it could be both, okay? We're talking about the past perfect. But don't forget, the past participle refers to an action that was started and completed entirely in the past. Okay, past participle. For those of you who can't remember, what is the past participle? So the past perfect is to talk about an action that were completed before some point in the past or before something else happened. Okay, remember this. The format of the past perfect, again and again and again, I keep repeating it. Remember, every tense, use the keys, okay, for the word, okay? Past perfect. Perfect means verb to have, and the past of verb to have is had. So, here we go. The format will be had, because it's past of verb to have, plus the past participle. And we said the past participle is refer an action that was started and completed entirely in the past. Okay, good. So that's a format. The example, let's have an example. He had finished the job a week ago. Had finished, which is past perfect. Okay, good. The past perfect for positive and negative and question format. Okay, subject plus had plus PP. She had finished the test, or she had not finished the test. That's a negative. Or had she finished the test? That's how it is for the three: the positive, the negative, and the question. Okay. How to use the past perfect? We got some few conditions, okay, to describe an action finished before a past action. So we have two actions here. Here's example. Richard had gone out when his wife arrived to his office. So his wife arrived first, and then Richard had gone out. Okay? No, not okay. What happened is the wife, Richard gone out first, and then his wife arrived. You got that? So wife arrived is past simple, while the Richard gone out had gone, okay, had gone is past perfect. So past perfect is further past than the past simple. You got that, guys? Yes. Okay. So Richard had gone out when his wife arrived to his office. So he gone out and then the wife arrived. Okay, good. The second condition or the second situation to describe an action that happened before a specific time in the past. Before a specific time in the past. Sarah had never been to an opera before last night. Okay. So never is like an adverb of time. Okay. So she had never been, had and past participle, and never adverb of time. That's just been added there to an opera before last night. Last night is a specific time here we're talking about. Okay. I've never been to an opera before last night. That's a specific time. Describe an action that happened before a specific time. Or to describe a cause and effect with past simple. Cause and effect. I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. It's similar to if conditional. We can swap them. So because there had been an accident, I got stuck in traffic, okay? So the accident happened first, and then the traffic jam happened. Okay, we call it traffic jam, or which normally happens in rush hour. Okay, so the accident first and then the traffic jam. So I got stuck in a traffic because there had been an accident. So we can say because there had been an accident, I got stuck in a traffic, whichever way you like it. But it is a condition. We can see there is a cause and effect. The accident, okay, caused the traffic jam. Okay, good. To emphasize, number 4, a result of an activity in the past. Okay, I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York. Okay, so here we emphasize the result of an activity in the past. Here we got someone who's traveling, okay, or something like that. So I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York. So he went to London twice, okay, and then after that he got the job, okay, in New York. So he traveled to London twice, and then he got a job in New York, okay. Probably traveling or taking the planes and things like that. He's probably went for an interview, okay, twice, okay, and then was offered a job in New York. So I had been to London twice. I think we're going to add a bit here. Yes, okay, for an interview by the time I got a job in New York. So that's what happened as a result, okay? He went for two interviews maybe until he got a job in New York, okay? That's the result of his activities in the past. Here is some time expressions and time adverbs, guys, okay? That we use with the past perfect sometimes, like already and before and after and for and just and never and yet, okay, and once and until that day and when and by the time, okay, or by then. All these are time expressions or time adverbs. They're very important. They help you. Time expressions and time adverbs help you a lot to know exactly which tense you're going for. Okay. Remember the right format, as we said. Okay, with continuous, you have verb to be plus ing plus verb plus ing, or with perfect, you have verb to have present and had in the past, and then plus past participle. And then you have a future. We said you use will or shall. Okay, all these help you to structure the tense correctly. But time expressions are very important because they tell you when to use them. When you say yesterday, that is the past. When you say tomorrow, that is the future. And when you say now, that is the present. Okay, so it's clear. And there is lots of different expressions for time. So, and adverbs of time as well. Okay, so try and familiarize yourself with them. The more you know them, the easier it will be for you to select which tense to use. Okay, for a sentence. Okay, here she had met him before the party. Here we got a time expression, okay, or adverb. Okay, you got that? The plane had flown by the time I got to the airport. Okay, so that's a time expression. I had written the email before he apologized, okay? We were shocked to discover that he had left the country, okay? I had just finished cooking the meal when, okay? Time expression. My guests arrived, okay? I didn't want to watch the film as I had already seen it already, okay? Adverb of time. So we already have Here's just some examples of the time expressions and adverbs of time that we use with past perfect. And as we can see, the format is used had plus past participle, had plus written, okay? Had left, okay? I had just finished, okay? When, all the right format for the past perfect. Number 4 here, we were shocked to discover that he had left the country. That's a cause and effect, okay? The guy left, and because he had left first, they were shocked. So the leaving happened first, and then the shock for them, they were shocked. That happened after. The cause of effect. His leaving, his sudden leaving, maybe caused the effect. So it's a cause, okay, like we discussed it before. Yeah, remember here, I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. So the accident caused for him to be stuck in the traffic jam. And the same with the guy leaving suddenly, he caused them to be shocked. That's a cause, okay? That's very good. Well, I think that's it, really. It's very clear and simple. Everything is in the video here for you to see. Whenever, if you like it, just go through it. Remember the time expressions, time adverbs, very important. And the structure, as I said, when you hear the word perfect, you think of verb to have in present or past. When you hear continuous, you think of verb to be plus verb plus ing, whether in present or in the past, is and are and was and were and been in the past participle. And when you hear the word future, you think of shall or will. Always remember these keys, because these keys will help you get the right structure of the tense, and then use the time expressions to guide you to know when to use it. Okay, that is really what. Always have use your loaf. Okay, use loaf. Okay, use your noodles. Use your brain. Okay, it's better than memorizing and remembering format and things like that. Use your brain. It's much better than memorizing. And then practice a lot the language, guys. Read a lot, please. Okay, read a lot. Watch documentaries. Watch BBC. Watch CNN. All these. Practicing the language a lot and watching movies and songs, everything helps in order to make you able to improve your grammar and get good results in exam. Okay, well, that's it, girls and guys. I thank you.